Hello and a very warm welcome to the Bank Holiday Grassroots Weekender show. Excuse me, nearly lost my voice today. Been talking quite a bit at Grassroots Football today. Dear me, that's come out. Apologies. Welcome to DXTL TV, to all our viewers and also to our WordPress site from SoundCloud, to all our worldwide listeners. I'm hoping that each and every one of you have had a fantastic time, and why shouldn't you? The weather has been absolutely glorious today, and if you're out and about at Grassroots Football, then I hope you looked after the kids, bring them plenty of water, not just to drink, just to swim themselves down, because it was getting almighty hot out there, I must admit, because as I was there from 8 a.m. it was nice and cool, could see the sunshine just coming through. You knew it was going to be warm because we've had that forecast all this week, and I think it's going to be the same for Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow. So wherever you're going, be careful if you're going on the beach, please. Plenty of sun cream, put it on, the kids especially, make sure they're covered, hats on their heads, because it's going to be very, very hot indeed. And you don't want to ruin your Bank Holiday week, do your half term, with all the kids in hospital suffering from burns. No, we need to be really, really strict on this, don't we, as a parent, and make sure that the kids don't go out your sight unless they're covered in plenty of sun cream, just to make sure that they're enjoying themselves as well. And if they burn very easily, then keep them sheltered somewhere, because it's going to be very warm, especially if you're down the beach and that breeze comes. It doesn't really give the effect of the sun. You think it's cool, but boy, does that wind help to burn those bodies. I've been through it, we've all done it. So just be very, very careful wherever you are. But so long as you're enjoying yourselves, and lockdown is well out the way, we're all having a little bit of time together, some family time, some, well, I'm not, because always working, isn't it? You know, that is what it's all about. But at the end of the day, the football was absolutely brilliant. Well done to all the kids, well done to the mums, dads, parents. They were absolutely fantastic, and I watched closely coaches today, and they were brilliant, talking to them, having some great banter with them, and watching them with the kids as well, and how they performed. And to be honest, they were outstanding, I must admit. So well done to all you coaches out there. Was it the sunshine? Was it the hot weather bringing it all together? Because the shorts, the t-shirts, everyone was just unbelievably looking happy. They knew that they had a lovely day ahead of them. So after the football, they probably disappeared, went away to their caravans or wherever they are for a couple of days, or even in their own back gardens with loads of barbecues, loads of steak, loads of butties, and loads of fattening stuff. So be careful, really be careful, because it's going to get hotter apparently, and maybe going into a couple of weeks, what I'm hearing as well. So I hope you forgive me, I'm still on the tea, and you'll be going, oh Mal, what are you doing on the tea? It's so hot and you're drinking hot tea. Well, I'll go for the old myth that it really cools you down, this tea. Hot drinks cool you down. Don't know whether it works, but hey ho, I'm enjoying it, and it's been thirsty work all day, all weekend actually. And obviously you've heard about the Three Peaks Challenge that we're doing, Scarfell, Pike, Ben Nevis, and also Snowdon. Not necessarily in that order, I think it's Ben Nevis that we're doing. And we have our own guides, and we've got a meeting with him on Tuesday evening to find out just exactly what he needs off us and what he wants off us. And that's my next challenge. Myself, Paul Cochran, and Ian. I think I've got that totally wrong, I'm not too sure now, but I'm sure Paul will let me know. But I think, I forgot his name, but I'll get to know him because I've not met him yet. So he'll forgive me on this one, but we have a guide. And no doubt, Billy Vaughan wanted, he was really, really up for it, but he goes away at the end of August, and it's looking more like that we are doing the Three Peaks Challenge at the end of August, and he's really, really gutted. He's blaming me for picking that date. Why? Well, I think that is down to the guide and the best time that we can do it, unfortunately. And also, plus the fact one of our other climbers or hikers is away early August, and I think the guide is as well. It's only me who's stood there, so my holiday begins on Ben Nevis. I think it's the 19th to the 21st or 22nd. Not sure, but I'll keep you informed, and we need all your support, please, because we're doing this now. We're DXTL and the Grassroots family. It's what it's all about now, our fundraising this is what we're going to be doing, and we'll keep you informed exactly how we're going to go about this. And I'm sure many coaches, teams out there are going to be made up with what we're doing, and we're going to gain a lot of support. Looking forward to a lot of support, honestly. And I think it was the goalkeeper, young Nathan, his mum, today. Thank you very, very much from Colin. With Kembury, Quarry Green, and also Kirby, JFC, he plays for them in goal. I think he's supported by Next Gen Goalkeeping, so well done to Jay. The lad came over to me in the cafe today, and I wasn't expecting it. And he just said, I am Al, I'm from Colin's team and Johnny's team, and I'm the goalkeeper, and there's £10 towards your run. And I just thought, first thing in the morning, sitting there with a cup of tea, that was so pleasant, and he was so friendly, and I couldn't thank him enough. It was brilliant, start of the day, and I just thought, well done, thank you very much. There was no need, I didn't expect it, and it was just there to put that. And do you know what? It goes a really long way, that as well. We can't thank you enough, because they're still waiting. We're still waiting on pledges, and we're going to do, I think, maybe an auction now, because the raffle works out. Because what people are telling me is, you do a raffle, you don't really get your money that it's worth, and we've got a lot of memorabilia here, ready to go, and that is being donated towards our run as well, and trying to make as much as we possibly can. So even if we have bids online, I'm sure we'll make a lot more money than what we anticipated by doing the raffle as well. But there you go, we're doing the 3 Peaks Challenge, and I just thought that was a lovely gesture first thing in the morning from Nathan there, the goalkeeper. So well done, keep up the great work, and I'm sure you're going to be a top goalkeeper one day. Thank you very, very much indeed for your donation. Goes a long way, as I say. And if there's anyone else want to donate, you've still got time, just get in touch with me, mal@don'ttextheline.com, or you can see me at Jeffrey Humble, Walton Kirkdale, or the North Liverpool JFL League as well on the Saturday. Excuse me, because I had a crisp before. I think that's gone down the wrong way. Hang on. Oh dear. We all go through that, don't we? It always happens when you're on air or something anyway. We're you're obviously celebrating the 3 Peaks Challenge. And the reason people are asking me, are you mad? What are you doing this for? Well, we just finished the marathon, and I was sitting there, and honestly, this is the way I feel. Because I was racing, I was running, not racing, I was running every single day, keep myself fit and motivated, because I had a challenge to go for. I was doing a marathon from Warrington to Liverpool, and I knew I had to do it. I knew I couldn't put my legs down, basically. You had to keep them motivated and moving, and I had to keep myself, telling myself that I've got to keep fit, got to get ready, you'll never do this marathon otherwise. So when we finished the marathon, finally, we did it, you know, and proud of myself. But I've still been doing small runs, 5-mile run, 6-mile run, just to keep myself fit. And I sat there and I just thought to myself, the day after the run, am I going to keep this running up? What am I running for? What, you know? And I know it's fitness, but we get in that lazy mode, and we do, and that's us. We're human beings, and we start saying to ourselves, we talk to ourselves. We talk ourselves out of things most of the times. If it doesn't need doing, why bother? And it was starting to come into my head, and I'm starting to think, if I don't continue running, I'll start binge eating, drinking more tea. I wouldn't go on the coffee. I'll keep off the dairy, which I have done. But there was no motivation, and it was coming to that sense where I needed to pick another challenge to keep me going, to keep me motivated, to keep my mind occupied, and to keep myself running. So I just Googled something. I just went, challenges, charity challenges, whatever it may be. And straight away, this 3 Peaks Challenge hit me, so I read into it. And I just thought, I think I could do that. I really do believe I could do it, you know. Not the 24-hour one, I think I've explained to you, because there is a 24-hour one. And it's racing round, it's driving, it's keeping yourself moving, you're not getting a rest. It didn't bother me, but what probably did bother me, if you're doing it in the night time as well, and it's pitch black, that's pointless to me. I just want to try and get some nice photographs, some scenery, some, if the weather permits, that is, because we know the weather can change things. And I looked at the challenge and I thought, it has to be. And that's when I phoned Paul Cochran up and I said, look, I picked another challenge. He started laughing. He said, "Go on, what is it?" I said, "It's going to be sooner rather than later." "Yeah, what is it?" He said, "Oh, I told him it was the Three Peaks," and he was right up for it. Paul Rudkin, straight away, no chance. Didn't want to know. But we've got two. We've got the guide, and we had Billy. But unfortunately, Billy can't do it because he's going away. And I got a nice call off Chris O'Sullivan last night, and he was our driver for One Call Taxis, who was superb, by the way, who drove us from Warrington to Liverpool. And he phoned up and he said to me, "Go on, Mal, what is it?" I told him. He said, "What challenge am I doing?" I said, "Your challenge could be the driving." He went, "Sounds good to me, 3 days away, that sounds fantastic," because we want to do the 3-day challenge, see, for the 3 Peaks. And he's on board, and he's going to come back to me, and we're planning already. And as I say, we have a meeting on Tuesday evening, late Tuesday evening. I also have a press meeting at 2 p.m. Because the story wants to come out again about the 3 Peaks challenge. So looking forward to another interview, doing that one. And I've also been invited on a podcast show as well, and there's plenty of things that's coming up, I assure you. And there's documentaries, and I've got to chase that up actually to find out what is happening on these documentaries for the referees. And there's organisations being in touch with us loads of times, and we've got the REFspect award as well. So we're looking for a lot that's going to be happening over the next couple of months, and I think anyone who knows me now knows that I've got to keep myself busy and active, and I don't know, it's just in me for some reason, and I keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and I want to keep myself fit. And I suppose there's nothing wrong in that, and I just want to be an inspiration to other people and try and get you off your backsides, off your couches, and get yourself moving, motivated, because even the youngsters today, you know, they need a little bit of motivation for not playing football or doing sporting activities or refereeing. You know, they need to be encouraged, and I just want to encourage as many as I possibly can, just to be fit, just to save your own body, and just to know that it's for your family, it's for yourself, a little bit fitter. That's all I want to try and do, and I'm trying to encourage you to keep yourself motivated. And we know plenty of your work, and you'll all think, "Dear mate, it's work that is keeping me fit and exhausted," basically, and it does. But obviously fitness is a little bit different to your body, because I'm tackling work better because I'm doing little runs, and I've got myself mind over matter, as they say, working to another activity, to another challenge. And maybe you could do that to yourself in life. You need a bit of motivation. I'm your Mr. Motivator, not doing the dancing, not doing the climbing the walls or anything like that, but just to keep you informed of what I'm doing, and hopefully it'll inspire yourselves to have a little go. Maybe a bike ride, maybe a swim, walk, I don't know, run. Just try and do something. I'm only trying to think of yourselves to keep yourselves fit and live longer, basically, and cut down on these horrible fast food takeaways. We all have them. Do it at the end of the week, once a week, but between that, try and do some exercises, do something that'll keep your body fit and keep your mind active, and you'll feel better. Honestly, you really, really will. Trust me, you will. It's just a hard push at the moment, and I've got to be made up with my wife Shirley, because since I've come back from the marathon run and I'm cutting down, I'm doing something else, she's basically joined me. She's really cut down on her eating, and I'm well done to her. Lost 5.5 pounds last week, and that has given her a real incentive. So I hope I'm motivating the people around me as well, because that's what I need to do. And if I keep putting these posts up, then people are going to keep reading them, maybe get fed up with them, but also people might think, "Do you know what, I'm going to do it, I'm going to try something, I'm going to try and do something different," and I hope I inspire you to do that. So have a little look at my posts sometimes, have a little look at the XTL TV from the touchlines, and when you look at what you're doing in life as well, you know, being asked to write a monthly column for the local paper. Just 1 second. And I'm doing that as well for Grassroots football. So it really is motivating me. And if you look and wonder what I'm doing, looking at my SoundCloud, it's just to keep up the track, because what we do is we're up to 15 minutes now. So I've got 5 minutes left of the show. and that means I do a 20-minute show Monday, well it could be Monday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and try and keep people interested. And I know with this weather there's not many of you going to be staying in, because it's going to be Barbies, mate, all day. It's going to be people around the table, families getting together because you're allowed to now, and people talking about going back months ago probably. Do you remember when we were on the phone? Do you remember we were on Zoom and we were always wishing that we could be out and about and sit together and talk together and have some family discussions? Well, that's happening now. That is great, and the kids are all there as well, but noisy streets if you haven't gone away as well. So it's brilliant weather for Barbies, not for work, which most of us are doing, because I'm basically working all week, and that's what I tend to do basically, because I'm a support worker, key worker. But do you know what? I'll have a little rant now, because even though we worked all year round, they're still managing to cut our hours, and thank you very much for doing the job that we're doing. And you're only on a pittance of a wage anyway, we all know that. Support work, social care work, it doesn't make sense to me. People just think you're the dog's body and do what you do. Well, there's me rant. You know, work all year round, couldn't thank us enough, all over the place, clap them all, do this, and then your hours are cut. And we only love the work that we do in our job and trying to get our service users off the streets. Yeah, off the streets, out the houses and back into the communities, and that's what we're doing. So we're doing a great job, but you don't get rewarded, do you? You're rewarding yourself because you feel better than yourself for what the work that you're doing, and bringing that person around and meeting people and making someone happy to meet you as well, and making them happy. And it's great, and that's what our job is all about. But they can't wait to cut your hours, the councils, and I'd love to know, could someone tell me, was there a few £1 million last year during lockdown that went to local councils for the social care work sector? What happened to that if everyone's cutting them? Does anyone know where that went? Please get in touch, mallatonetexttheline.com. Let me know, did he still have that pot? If they do, why are they cutting hours? Why are they cutting people's livelihood? But that's big excuse now. Lockdown forced us to do it, but we worked all year round. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's my little rant over, and wherever you are, I just hope that you're enjoying yourselves, you're having some lovely family time, and you're going to make the most of the weather. You're not back in school because it's half term. And I asked the 3 commentators the other day, you may have seen them on last night's show, brilliant. Jaden, Oliver and Ben, brilliant. And obviously for the others, Connor, who couldn't make it, who was there, coming there, and he just couldn't, and all the others as well, who were just sending apologies because it is half term. We managed to get the show on the road, and it was great, and I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to have a few more of those as well. Looking forward to them over the next few weeks. And Wayne sends his apologies as well, because he told me he had the kids, yeah, come on, half term, don't believe you, I'm sure you were out and about and having a few pints while I was working really, really hard. And anyway, I enjoyed the company, great questions, and the joke at the end as well. Well, it looks like it's going to be a new thing off Oliver, doesn't it? Well, hey ho, this is what we do, we get away, we get around it, and I hope you're enjoying the young commentators as well. If you've not seen it, tune in and have a look at last night's show, and you'll see the kids, the confidence growing out of them now, and they're going to be doing their own shows very, very soon. I'll take a back seat, and probably Wayne will as well. We'll listen to them and let them edit their own show as well. Okay, we've got 1 minute left of the show. It's been a fantastic week, I must admit. It's been busy, it's going to get even busier for us. No half term where I'm coming from, but don't cross the line, and my support work, absolutely zilch. But hey ho, we're moving into another week, we're getting closer towards the end of the season. So watch this space, we might have a midweek session on the podcast, and to keep update with everything that's going on. But our Welcome and All project from the National Lottery is working wonders, and we'll have that next week. I'm not too sure whether we'll be changing the day as well. Oh God, what are we going to be doing? And I know other commentators want to get involved with us as well. So there you go, we come to the end of our show. Hope you've enjoyed it, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I hope you can tune in next Friday, Saturday and Sunday as well. Excuse me, get rid of this cough, I need to. So for myself, Mal Lee and all the team here at the Grassroots show, Don't Cross the Line and the REFspect programme, we hope you have a great night. put your feet up, relax, enjoy your barbies, enjoy your holiday home, wherever you may be, or even if you're abroad. We wish you all the very best. We'll see you next Friday at 7 p.m. So myself and all the team, have a great evening. Good night, God bless.